Hello there, and thank you so much for joining me again. Last episode we got sorted. We had to fight through Gringotts vaults. And now we finally get to go to our first classes. Thank you for joining me, and I am so excited to continue this playthrough. Ooh, restricted section.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
I guess so. Everett Clopton.
One moment. Watch this.
A prankster, or are you? Oh, stink bombs.
Someone threw a dung bomb.
Ooh,
Let's get out of here.
that's crude.
That wasn't quite the reaction I wanted. Oh well.
Right. What did you hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters, and you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
How do you know? I'm looking forward to my first day. I'm actually a bit nervous. Nah, I'm not nervous. I'm looking forward to it. I'm so excited. Let's go.
I'm glad to be here. Ready for classes to start.
Good. Glad to hear it. Truly, there's no reason to be nervous. Most professors are firm but fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are firm but fair?
Ha! I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett.
Now, Everett, you're not exactly stealthy. You were right by the clock. He's gonna be a very interesting character, I can tell. Ooh, we can interact with this.
Must be different, starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
Yeah, I mean, when you're as smart as I am, though, I guess it doesn't matter too much. That was a juicy apple. Samantha
My
Dell.
brother just started at Hogwarts as a Gryffindor. Thought for certain he'd be Slytherin.
I want him to be in the perfect place. A place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones! I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones.
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is. Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about the Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory, yet seems to know a lot about practical magic.
I wouldn't really know. He's quite knowledgeable. He is quite knowledgeable. The way he took out those statues was pretty inspiring.
Professor Fig does know a great deal about, different forms of magic.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
Let's continue this conversation. Isn't it Hufflepuffs who like plants? Do most students grow their own ingredients? I think that was my first thought. Isn't it just Hufflepuffs who like plants?
An affinity for herbology is more typical of a Hufflepuff than a Ravenclaw, isn't it?
Ordinarily, perhaps, but it runs in my family. We've a full plot of these little fellows back home. I suppose you could say herbology is in my roots.
Aha ha. Do most students grow their own ingredients then?
Is it common practice for students to grow their own ingredients?
Oh, yes. In fact, our herbology teacher, Professor Garlick, encourages it.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I don't think Professor Sharp, our potions master, cares where you get your ingredients as long as your brews are all perfect.
Well, that's interesting to note. Nice talking to you.
It was nice to meet you, Samantha. Good luck with your Dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
Alright, we have one more introduction to make.
All right. Deep breath.
Amit Thacker. Oh. The book's just doing things. Alright, apparently he likes astrology.
Why, hello. Would you like to take a look?
Yeah. I would love to know what you're looking at.
Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I'd recommend it, frankly. It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy.
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
Huh. Well, I actually never been much of a stargazer, no. That's not like the purview I've really
I'm afraid
been into.
I'm not much for memorizing constellations. Enough to worry about on the ground.
Well, you should know that all fifth years must take astronomy.
That's fine.
However, I think you will feel differently after one night up on the tower.
Bet.
A quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes.
Ooh, aliens.
Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you.
Such a nerd, I love it.
Hey there, new Ravenclaw. Professor Weasley is looking for you just outside. You'd best not keep her waiting.
Nope. She seems like a very nice old lady. Ooh,
Revelio.
Revelio. Anything... I need to remember to do that more often. I don't believe I have that spell, but that's very interesting. I think that covered the common room.
Can't imagine starting a new school this late.
Does everybody know everything about me? I think I know the least about me. I feel like Harry felt when he met Hermione for the first time. Everybody knows everything, and I don't. Hello, Professor Weasley.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been
Hell
dreaming
yeah.
of this day for a long time.
Shit, me too.
Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now,
You're right.
in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
I forgot about the
OWLs.
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 Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Ooh.
Here you are.
A field guide. That explodes.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
I will. I definitely will. I have magical
Thank you,
armpits.
Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Let's do it.
This way.
That's so cool.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Spin, spin, spin. Ooh, it shows us the Ravenclaw Tower. So we'll know
I
exactly what
certainly
area we're
would
in.
have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
Seems very useful.
Revelio.
Why don't you cast Revelio on this bust and see what details the field guide can provide?
Funny thing is, I just did, but I guess I'll do it again. Ravenclaw bust guide pages. This bust, created in honor of Ravenclaw House, resides in the lofty Ravenclaw Tower. It's kind of weird because I know Rowena Ravenclaw, who's, I'm guessing, already a ghost here, founded Ravenclaw. So I'm curious who that is. You've just unlocked a field guide challenge. Your progress towards completing challenges appear here. Alrighty. And I get a little bit of XP for it. Field guide challenges the only way to acquire experience points or XP. Oh, so it makes you find everything, or you can't level up. There's no grinding enemies or anything like that. You have to complete this. You have to learn to actually level up, which does make sense. So hopefully they're not too stingy about how much XP you get. This is your wizarding level. XP earned from challenges increase your level and power. Your field guide tracks your current challenge progress. Select the challenge menu to continue. So, challenges. Ooh, combat quest, exploration, and field guide pages. Oh, okay, so maybe these challenges do give you XP, but I thought it said field guide was the only one. And remove requirements. So we have different challenges, but maybe this is the only one that gives XP. That, or I misread that. That'd be my bad. Each challenge has tiers, special rewards unlocked at each tier you complete, from appearances to critical upgrades. Ooh, some good upgrades. Collect 2 field guide pages in Hogwarts. Gear appearance reward, Hogwarts Regalia Spectacles. Interesting. Rewards must be claimed from the challenge menu. Come back often to collect rewards you have unlocked. Okay.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Hello there.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
I'm right there with you, Ms. Weasley. Ooh, there's something there. Oh, we're going there too. Awesome. Ooh, it's a puzzle. I'll do that later. I gotta go to class.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
So, field guide with select. And Hogwarts is divided into 2 main areas. The left side of the map is where students and professors live and includes the house common rooms in the Great Hall. Select the grand staircase region. So I can select it from here or from there. Oh, and each staircase, each area has its own select flue flame. I love that. All right, so we select that. In this view, you can see the flue flames available in that region. Green flue flames represent flames you have discovered, including your own house common room. Gray flue flames reveal locations of undiscovered. Understand? The right side of the map is where you'll find academic points of interest, including the Astronomy Tower, Library, and Greenhouse. Select the Library Annex region. Professor Weasley has unlocked the Central Hall flue flame for you. Use the right stick to rotate the map and fast travel to the Central Hall. And travel.
And here we are. Quite
Oh,
the
you
time
traveled with me.
saver. These stairs
Yes.
lead directly to Central Hall.
All right, let's go.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Sounds awesome. Can you tell me more about the Charms class?
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
What exactly is Defense Against the Dark Arts?
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras.
Ooh.
Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Heckert in charge of our students' education in that regard.
And what's Hogsmeade?
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
So, getting butterbeer. Thank you, Professor.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Nope, I'm not going to betray Professor Fig. There's not much to say.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said.
Sorry, Professor.
Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
I'm glad I didn't make him burn
Yes.
too bad.
You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece.
Me too.
Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
You sure did, Professor. I admit, I didn't like to lie to her.
I did try to evade her questions, though I feel a little deceptive. That said, I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, Why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Ooh. Yep. Open the map with that. This marker represents main quest. Completing the main quest will further the story, unlock new features, and grant XP. So that does also grant XP. So I feel like all challenges also grant XP. Defense Against the Dark Arts class. The field guide map shows Professor Hecat's class in the lower section of the astronomy wing. I could get lost in this castle. I may need to use the charmed compass in the field guide to help me on the way. Attend the Defense Against the Dark Arts class. Some quests are located by spell or level requirements. In these cases, you will need to be the required level or have the required spell to activate the quest. New spells can be earned by completing professor-assigned quest rewards. Track a quest. So let's start with Accio. Let's start with the Charms class.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
The fate of the world depends on it. Ooh, that doesn't sound fun. Ooh, there's a marker over here.
What am I missing?
Not sure what it is though.
Revelio.
I apparently don't have the spell for this, so that'll be later. I think the best thing I can do is go to Charms class. Go through here. Was that Peeves? Oh, that's awesome! People are flying on brooms. Better get to class.
What do you want? That life is behind me. You've made your point.
Oh no, something in his life is haunting him in his death. That's so cool.
Professor Rowling tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
Oh, it's Samantha Dell again.
Finished at Hogwarts. Nice to be here on my own.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Oh, I'm taking this class with Gryffindors.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Let's cast Accio. Let's go. All right, a little curve. All right, simple enough.
Accio.
First try.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone.
Ooh.
That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Yay, class outside! I'm so excited for this game. Every time I see a new part of the castle, it gives me chills.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
That's impressive.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Sure, I don't know how to play this, but you know what? Screw it. We're gonna go for it.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will, but instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall, yes? Now, I could keep talking about theory all day, but practice is the best professor. Show us how it's done.
Alright, so I don't know if it's going to continue to roll after our release, so I'm going to try to do it like it's not going to roll.
Accio.
So we're going to pull it.
That's it! Stay
It does
focused.
roll. Okay, it does roll a little bit.
Excellent control there.
Oh!
Don't lose your composure.
It rolls a good bit. Alright, alright, alright.
Splendid!
No! No.
Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
A little competition,
You
I
be the
guess.
Blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I guess her first.
Here we go.
Okay, playing it safe. Oh,
There we go.
I'm about to get destroyed. Well, I'm gonna line up you.
Do you think I will start going easy on you now?
Oh,
Very good.
Be sharp.
okay. She's pretty good. she's pretty good. Oh, I couldn't knock it off.
Nicely done. Watch this.
She gonna knock mine off?
Yes!
She got 50 again. All right. She's good. She's very good.
Accio.
Did we tie?
Excellent control there.
No. Oh, so close. She won. Oh, that's fine.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Okay.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it.
Okay.
This round settles it all.
Well, I lost by 20 points, so I have to at least win by 20 if I'm to win.
There we go.
Accio.
Let's go.
That's it.
Here we go.
She knockers into the 50?
That is how it's done.
Nope. Let's see if I can't knock him off. Oh, I put him into the 50 though.
Brilliant.
Did I screw myself?
Watch this.
I'm watching. Oh, it threw.
Yes.
Okay, if I can get the angle.
Accio.
Let's go. Well, I won this one. I won it by more. I say I win.
Very good, both of you. Well
I say
done.
I win. She's good. She's good, but I think I won that one. Very simple minigame, but that's... Maybe it's just fun to be a wizard.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
I like it. Practical learning.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you.
I
Took me weeks
underestimated
to become
you.
proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
No, I'm glad you understand.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
How big is Uganda?
Is Wagadu much bigger than
Oh,
Hogwarts?
Wagadu. Whoops.
Wagadu
I don't know why
School
I
of
read
Magic
it like that.
is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
What does Wagadu look like?
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside.
That sounds
I
awesome.
remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Is the magic the same at Wagadu?
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
That's impressive. No, that's probably just super
You can
impressive.
cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand.
True.
I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Thank you for telling me about Wagadu.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Until next time.
Of course.
Revelio.
Do work here on humans.
Ooh,
if
I heard
you're
about.
so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
Oh, hi.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
Interesting dialogue. Ooh, there's something up here. Oh, it's locked. And there's a chest. Yep, so I'm gonna need Alohomora. We don't have that yet.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late.
Oh.
Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Awesome. I believe it's time. Ooh, we've completed a quest. And leveled up. Let's go. Let's go check that out. Available side quests can be found inside regions of Hogwarts marked as a black flag and discovered by exploring the world. These quests reward XP, but do not advance the main story, and that is something I really want to do during this playthrough, so we can do as much side quests that are available before progressing. So, I believe, but I think I do want to go to Defense Against the Dark Arts first, and then we can start doing side quests, but I want to do these first two classes. Alright. Challenges, I believe. Quests. We got legendary gloves already? And now we're going for a cape. Ooh, I'm excited. And filled page guides. We need one more for the glasses. Awesome. Alright. Ooh! Let's customize our gear. We have our legendary gloves already. I don't wear glasses. Not quite fond of that hat. Or that. Okay, so that's just ours. And what we haven't. What would happen if I unequipped it? I'm in my underwear. We're gonna put that back on. Alright, I think that's it for that. I think it's time to go to our Defense Against the Dark Arts class. Oh, she wants to talk. Hello.
How was your first day coming along?
Hello, Samantha. Nice to see you again.
I wondered how your first day was going. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
That's kind of you to say.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Beginner's luck, huh? It's a little backhanded. Alright, time to go to Defense Against the Dark Arts class. I'll definitely be doing a lot more exploring after this, looking for side quests and stuff, but for now, I'm just ready to go to class. Oh! I missed my turn. Oh. Hello. I'm getting some... How polite. Oh.
Revelio.
Awesome. Augury skeleton. This is a skeleton of an Irish phoenix or augury, an intensely shy bird who can forecast the coming of rain and whose mournful cry was once believed to foretell death. Very interesting. And we can go to our challenges and accept a reward. Although I will not be wearing it, it's nice to progress. Alright, onward.
My house broom will do me fine.
Ooh, tea party. Oh. It was very kind of you to share.
Revelio.
Ooh. Interesting.
What are you up to now?
Ooh, awesome. Flue powder. Alright, let's begin. Ooh, those are kind of creepy. Alright, let's begin our Defense Against the Dark Arts class. Ooh, it's in the same room.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it.
Oh, of course. Of course.
You may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
Knowledge.
To the wise, age matters very little.
I like
Today
that.
we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity.
Unspeakable?
Especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
We're not using his ego because that thing's massive. Alright, let's go. Levioso.
Levioso.
It's Levioso, not Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Ooh, they brought those back.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This
Very
time,
powerful dummy.
Cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember. Levioso. Now, well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling.
Let's go.
We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
Potato, stupid potato. I know those things. This can't be your first duel. Let's just...
I am destroying him.
Not bad for
Oh
a beginner.
my goodness, I destroyed
You give
him.
as good as you get.
Was he flirting with me? Hey.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it.
I agree.
A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Yeah, she might be old, but she's a little scary.
Always thought Leviosa was for first years. Not anymore.
It's never too late for the basics. Alrighty, let's talk to Sebastian.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've had my share of wand combat, yeah. No. I shouldn't say that, because that opens up to other things. Nope. I'm gonna have to, yep, because then he'll start asking questions about how I got here.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Sounds suspicious.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
Well, that was very, very interesting. We got quite the proposal. Now, I wasn't really into the sketchiness of it, but I love the sound of just furthering my knowledge. So, I think I'm gonna be really down for it. Regardless of breaking the rules or not, I'm always down to learn new stuff. Well, that's the end of that quest. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for joining me for my first 2 classes as a Hogwarts student. It's surreal to feel like being a wizard, and I'm so happy to be playing this. If you made it to this point of the video, thank you so much. If you enjoy my content, like, subscribe, so I can see you again next time. Take care.